Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you might have noticed by the title of this video, we have a major announcement to make. Now, before I say what that major announcement is, I thought, actually, Konrad, do you want to say hello?
Hi.
Yeah, just so you say something, because now I'm going to talk for about a minute, okay? So basically, I didn't want you to just be sitting there quietly the whole time, but now you said something. So basically, we've decided to make an announcement based on what that this channel is going to be doing in the future. So when I started this channel, it was in June 2020, and I started it because I really, really wanted to theorize about Dark Season 3 coming out on Netflix. Now, I didn't know what it was going to turn into. As far as I was concerned, I was putting one video up, or two videos, I suppose. I was going to put one up about religion. The other one was going to be about, not quite religion, but it ended up being about religion too. And then I kept going, putting more theories up, and everyone was listening to them. And then I thought, you know what? This has turned into something. So I immediately got on the phone to Konrad, and who's one of my best friends. And I said, Konrad, you've never seen Dark. We could do a podcast. And I think that was when I was at like 600 subscribers or something like that.
I think you're under 1,000, yeah.
Under 1,000, definitely. And it was just like a thought I had. So when I started it, I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know I was going to be doing a podcast. Didn't know there was going to be any other voices on the channel. So I called the channel Anthony James. Now, since doing the podcast with Konrad, we both realized very early on that if this was to be successful and we were going to be doing more content like podcasting and like sort of covering TV and film in that way, that wasn't really one person's theories or one person's opinions, the name Anthony James for the channel doesn't really fit. Would you agree, Konrad?
Yes. Yeah. Get that out of there.
Get that out of there. So we have sort of, and we've long had an understanding that if we were to be, in inverted commas, successful, that then we would sort of change things a little bit. So up until this point, it very much has been my baby, with which Konrad has some babies on the channel. So Konrad has the After Dark podcast. Now we've got the best movie podcast ever. That is a review as well as the title of the podcast. But it's at the point now where Konrad is thinking that he wants to contribute a bit more to the channel, which I'll let him talk about in a minute. So what we've decided is the name Anthony James and it being focused around me 100% doesn't really fit what this channel is anymore. I think that the banter that Konrad and I have and the chemistry that we have in terms of making podcasts is what's got us to the subscriber count that we're at. And I'd be a fool not to realize that. So basically, like any good sports team would do with a fantastic free agent, I'm signing him up, right?
We're monetizing this bad boy.
Yeah. So the announcement is that from the 1st of January, the channel is changing. And we're not going to be called Anthony James anymore. Well, I still will go by Anthony James, but we're changing from Anthony James channel. And we've decided that we are going to shift into a more collective term, which encompasses all the faces on the channel. And Konrad is going to be equal parts owner of the channel with me. Now, this is something... Yeah. So this is something that we
throwing dollar bills everywhere.
This was always a possibility. It's something we've talked about from the start. It might have even been something we both viewed as inevitable, to be honest with you, this change. But we are going to be co-owners and joint in this joint venture. And it is going to be called, drumroll please, The Culture Cave. Okay,
That's
so
my crowd reaction.
The Culture Cave. Okay, so before I explain the meaning behind that name or why we came to that name, I'd like Konrad to maybe. How do you feel, Konrad? Are you happy to be sort of a full-on owner of this now? Because this is no longer just my channel. This is yours and mine.
Yeah, now if we fail, it's my fault as well, which is a terrifying prospect. But no, I think you have cultivated an amazing group of followers and subscribers here and on podcasting apps, and I think it's been awesome being a part of it in a sort of relatively minor way. And I think, as you said, it kind of got to the point where I was looking at it and being like, I'd like to do more on this. And it became inevitable that I would want to be more of a creative voice on the whole channel. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And hopefully the subscribers don't mind a little bit more Konrad in their lives.
Yeah. So just to sort of lay out what that's going to look like. Now, we're not committing to anything more scheduling wise. Having said that, though, as my video essays pop up every now and then, Konrad's going to be making video essays too.
Yeah.
So if you like Konrad's point of view on things, if you like his voice, if you like the way he sort of jokes around and his sort of narrative style, then those are going to be videos that you're going to want to check out. As well as that, like Konrad is going to have final say on any, as well as I do, on any content for the channel. So I'm still going to have my my Expanse coverage with Emmett, and still have Ema popping up on the channel every now and then. But it is very much like a committee now. Konrad and I have, like, we both want a creative direction for the channel, and we will both discuss whether something is right for the channel or not. So that is basically where we're at the minute. And I'm excited, Konrad. What about you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for it's a new year, it's a new look, and I can't wait to see how it goes.
Yeah, I can't either. And I think this is the first ever video I've ever put on this channel, which is just an announcement with no actual, like, not linked to a show, like obviously announcing the new After Dark podcast thing and all. It's literally just us talking about the channel. And I don't know.
We're still finding a way to make it like 10 minutes. Well, we found a way to get it like 10 minutes long. So yeah, we can monetize this bad boy.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's the first lesson, Konrad, for owning a YouTube channel now. That has been lowered to 8 minutes.
There you go.
You can put mid-roll ads in. You can put mid-roll ads in for a video over 8 minutes. Having said that, actually, I just realized the Expanse video I put up yesterday, I accidentally forgot to manually put the mid-roll ads in, and I think there's like 100 in a 10-minute video. I need to go fix that. But but okay, yeah. So I'm really excited. Like, just to sort of take you through it as well. The idea of the name, obviously, I and Konrad agreed with me, but I wanted to have some tie-in to Dark for the name of the channel.
Yeah.
Because the cave is such a huge element in Dark. Obviously, cave also has connotations of like a place you go. Like, I don't want connotations of a man cave. I want connotations of like a cave where we can all go and discuss our favorite shows and films and stuff. I think that sort of is a well-used thing. Now, the word culture, where'd that come from, is because, like, I've talked to Emmett about maybe doing some book coverage. I've talked to Ema. Ema maybe wants to make sort of some videos where she creates costumes on the channel. So she sort of wants to do that. Maybe, like, release every year a 6-part making a costume from a film, sort of that thing. There's all sorts of ideas but not all of them are around TV and film. Now, that will still be the main focus of the channel, because that's what Konrad and I love talking about so much. But there's open, the name The Culture Cave has an open sort of buffet there, which we can choose from different things.
A smorgasbord of things to choose from.
Exactly. So that's why we chose it. The tie-in with Dark, but also it sort of opens us up in general to other stuff if we want to do that. So let us know in the comments, guys. What do you think about this idea of Konrad joining and having more of a say in the channel? Maybe you think it's the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, please be kind.
Please be kind to Konrad. If you are someone who has hated listening to me and just are so happy about this is the first step to getting me out the door. So well done.
This is my what's it called? Aggressive takeover? Is that what it's called in like corporate terms? Yeah.
Well, yeah,
hostile takeover.
Actually, it's more of a soft takeover. Actually, I think, to be honest with you, because it was kind of both of our ideas. So it's not like you just like stormed the door.
Yeah, kick the door open. It was like, I'm here now.
Yeah. So guys, that's that. Let us know what you think in the comments. From the 1st of January, it will be changing. Anyone who didn't watch this video, sorry, I mean, that's going to be a shock to you. Like, let's be honest. all of a sudden, the After Dark podcast pops up and it says The Culture Cave under it. That's going to be a shock to you.
I mean, if we change names often enough, people won't know what to unsubscribe from when they inevitably get sick of our content. So
yeah, exactly.
Good luck finding us, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be for the foreseeable future. At least 3 weeks. At least a couple of weeks will be The Culture Cave. And thanks very much, guys. Hope that's good for you. I don't know what else to say. Bye.
Goodbye.